Today we're going to be looking at this Andonstar 10-inch digital microscope. I was given this product in exchange for a product review. I was not told or instructed in any way as to what to say. Let's check out and see what we got in the box. So this is a 4K model. It films in 4K 30 frames a second. This is a 208S Pro. First you have your big 10-inch screen. You have your connection cables. This looks to be a HDMI cable. You have your power cables. It comes with a remote control. It comes with a power brick. More power cables. Comes with lenses you can look at. I believe this is preloaded with bugs and insects. Got some screw knobs for tightening everything together. This has a USB card reader, a microfiber cleaning towel. It has, this is the specimen holder. You would put your specimens in this and look at those. I'm not going to use those right now. And then last but not least, you have your tray that you mount your microscope onto. And you have your mounting hardware for it. Now the box is empty. I'm going to get this assembled together. So I've got it powered on, and I'm fixing to turn it around, and I'm going to start recording the onboard footage. And I'm going to look at some of these small components on these little bitty PCB boards that I have. All right, I'm going to zoom in on this resistor right here. This is a microscopic resistor. I'm going to see just how close I can bring it in. I'm going to adjust the camera height. All right, now this thing has an 8x zoom on it. I'm going to zoom it in. All right, and there it is right there. It is microscopic. Man, that is a tiny, tiny little resistor. And this camera brings it in very, very close. All right, here's a Sony CR2032 battery. This is a little wafer style battery. This is zoomed all the way out. I'm going to zoom it all the way in now and show you how much it'll zoom in. Alright, and there we are, zoomed in all the way. And man, this thing is powerful. I've got it hooked to my 4K TV. This is a 65-inch TV. You can see the microscope here, and I just got it connected with the HDMI cable. And now I'm going to zoom it all the way in. That's 8x magnification, and the picture is huge. You can see my hand right here. That is massive. So if you need to use a larger monitor to use for a display, the HDMI port on the back of this, it takes a standard HDMI cable. It works perfectly fine. So another nice thing about this setup is it comes with a remote control. And when you're zoomed way in and you touch your monitor buttons, you can see your screen moving. With this remote control, you can adjust your monitor without actually having to touch the buttons on the monitor screen. So you just point it and zoom it in to the desired level that you want. You can start and stop recording. You can take pictures. You can do all the functions you can do with the microscope buttons with the remote control. Well, I'm loving this digital microscope. The 10-inch screen is incredible. I love the width and the height of the screen. It gives you so much viewing area. The microscope, I have one of these Andonstars. It comes with the multiple optics where you can zoom in closer, or you can put a shorter optic on and you can't zoom in as much. But I have to constantly change those depending on what I'm doing. This one right here seems like it covers all of those areas with this one, and it's got 8 times optical zoom, and I guess that's how it does it. I've got it zoomed all the way in right now, and you can see this little resistor right here. It is tiny. This is what I was pointing at it with. I don't know if you can see that. This is such a very, very fine tip. It's like a needle. And then when I stick it down here, you can see how big it is. That is a very tiny resistor, and this is a very tiny pointy object. This thing will zoom in even more. All I have to do is lower the microscope down closer to the bed and readjust my focal point, and it will be zoomed in even more. It's amazing the adjustability that they have built into this one with only the one lens. Another feature that this one has that my other Andonstar does not have is it's got a built-in light for the focus point, and the little scroller wheel is right here on the front, and I can turn the light on. That is just a really nice touch. They have paid attention to all the details on this. I had to buy a light from my other one. This one right here comes built in, and I really appreciate that. This one's going to be a daily driver for me from now on because I love the screen size. As I'm getting older, my eyes are not as good. This bigger screen is going to help with that. And the adjustability of the microscope itself, I don't need to change lenses all the time. If you're looking to get you a nice microscope, if you're a coin viewer, or like me, if you work on electronic boards all the time and you're soldering and fixing consoles, I suggest you try this one right here out. I'm loving it, and I believe you will too.